Welcome back to Terror by the Bay. I'm David. Okay, in my series of fake elector videos that I'm putting up on Sunday, I've already done Arizona and Wisconsin. Why should we leave Michigan out of the fun? Do we all remember back in 2020, after Trump lost the election, that he invited the GOP leadership from Michigan to the White House? Do you remember that? I remember at the time because I was getting really anxious because he kept saying the election was stolen, and now he's bringing GOP leaders to the White House. And I knew he was going to try and strong arm him into something because, well, that's what he does. And, you know, we couldn't even celebrate an election victory because the same day they're saying there's voter fraud and the election was stolen. And then he's taking steps to try and get this overturned. Mitch McConnell wouldn't do anything. Bill Barr wouldn't do anything before he left. Before he could be basically accused of being in the coup plot. Mug for the camera. Okay, so according to the Michigan Republican lawmakers that went to the Capitol, Donald Trump did not ask the lawmakers to, quote, break the law or, quote, interfere with the election. Lee Chatfield, who was one among 7 GOP legislators who met with Trump on that Friday, said there was this outrage that the president was going to talk to us and ask us to break the law. He was going to ask us to interfere, and that simply didn't happen. He didn't elaborate what they did discuss, other than to say the delegation asked for more funding for the COVID-19 response. Yeah, that quote wasn't believable then, and after what's been out with Georgia and Arizona, it's even less believable now. Did he ask you not to break the law or interfere? Did he ask you to find some votes? Did he ask you, but did we talk about fake electors? Because that's part 2 on this one, is that later on, Michigan decided that they were going to try and put some fake electors out there. Don't we want to know? So Jack Smith is, no, I'm sure he's gotten information from Georgia. We now know that he's been to Arizona. I speculate he's been to Wisconsin. So let's go for the trifecta here. We got Arizona. We got Wisconsin. Jack Smith, have you visited officials in Michigan? By the way, the Michigan Secretary of State or Attorney General decided to start the investigation into the fake electors because the federal government hadn't gotten around to it by like March of this year. Queen of Pentacles. All right. So what do we have? We've got sort of pregnant with the possibilities, pregnant with information. There's stuff of value here. Whether or not it's been found yet or been asked for, we'll find out. Hanged Man. Looking at things differently, or is this the low energy, the being thrown under the bus, the martyr? I think there is. Has he gotten there yet? I don't know. I think he's looking at the possibility of what information he can get there and trying to figure out, or if he did get the information, trying to figure out how it fits in. Underneath it, we've got the 5 of Swords. The winner takes all. So I think it's just trying to find out what Trump was up to and what these Republican legislators were up to in this fake elector scheme. Oh, you know what? The hangman is probably fake electors. This is probably finding some electors to throw under the bus and say, hey, you know, we didn't sponsor this. These guys did this on their own. They're a bunch of rogues. You should go after them. Don't look at this. Look at this. Okay, so evaluation. This might just be how the Republicans are presenting this. You know, it's the work, it's the evaluation. Have we done enough? I think that's with trying to help Trump get the election turned over. But I think their hands were tied. There's nothing they could do about it. They would have loved to if they could have, but there's nothing they could do about it. Current situation, 2 of Swords, at a crossroads, at a choice. They can go left or right. what are they going to do? Are they going to come clean with Jack Smith, or are they going to just say it's a rogue outfit? Ace of Pentacles. There's, let me pull this down so the camera can see a little bit better. There's something of big value in this. I don't think this is health. I think this is, maybe there were bribes that were offered, or something of enormous value that was given, that was being offered to the GOP to help overturn that election. And then there were backroom discussions. I think this is the discussions of Trump trying to find out if this is the fake electors, the patsy for the fake electors, and have they done enough on this one? Outcome, offers that they don't want. I don't know if the and again we've got the Five of Swords underneath here. If Jack Smith has already reached out to them, somebody's not getting what they want out of this. And I think this is more Jack Smith not getting what he wants out of this, because I don't think they're taking this very seriously. I think they're going to try and sell this as an isolated event and not a pervasive problem. Again, when 7 legislators go out to go visit Trump in Washington, you better hope there isn't a big money trail that's coming along with that. Because if there is, that can be followed, and that will be tied to you, and then you will be hosed. Okay. I will now ask what Jack Smith is currently thinking about Michigan. What's Jack Smith currently feeling and thinking about Michigan, and the conversations the White House had with Republican legislators, fake electors? How does he have his evidence board all stringed up and ready to go? Jack Smith. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. What's Jack Smith got going on here? All right. He's sitting pretty. I think he feels like he's got a pretty good grasp on things, and he knows where to stick the sword. I think he's got them dead to rights. He's got them dead to rights, which is probably why he had that 4 of Cups out there. Ace of Cups, strong emotions, strong relationships. I think that there's a lot of passion involved with the 2020 election, and there's a lot of passion with this man, and he understands it. He understands why people do things that aren't in their best interest. What do I have underneath this? Oh, so we have a crossroads here. What's underneath? Underneath all of this are choices now. Did they just do it? Did they do something in the heat of the moment, or are they really crooked? Maybe he's trying to decide that in the past. But this is also the insurrection. This is people just losing their mind and going out there and acting on their emotions. And the current situation of the high priest. Okay, so he's asking questions. He's asked questions. He's gotten answers, and he's found the value in those answers. He knows what to do with it. He knows. The thing is, he knows which questions to ask. And remember how I was saying that the GOP might be trying to throw some people under the bus? Here's the bus. Here's some people being left out in the cold. Some people in the GOP over there are in trouble. And this could also be, you could have immunity deals and something like that. They want to get to the bottom of this, and he wants to put an end to what's going on there too. And he's feeling pretty good shape. And overall, people are a little bit worried over there that they're going to be ones under the bus. Strength card is a lesson to be learned. Hold on for a second. I'm going to turn off this overhead light so that the glare on my cards is reduced. Strength card. Okay, so what do we got going on? you've got Smith sitting here playing on emotions, playing on strengths. Again, I think he's offering deals to people. It's like, you know what? You give us this strong. You come on. Tell us what you know. We'll go easy on you if you tell us what you know. And then once he's got what he knows, now he knows he's got these guys dead to rights. And these are the guys that are going to be held dead to rights because he's asking the right questions. The outcome King of Wands. So the DOJ is going to make some moves on the people that they bring an end to on this one. Nothing's been decided yet, but I think they're just deciding what it is they're going to do in this situation with that Two of Swords. And, again, justice is blind, and these folks were acting unjustly. They were acting with their eyes wide open. They're going to be held to account. I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know if this is advanced as the Arizona case or as the... this in Wisconsin may not be as advanced, which is why we haven't heard anything yet. Arizona, we heard stuff probably because people have already testified to subpoenas, so now they can actually talk about it. In this case, I think they're being quiet, but I don't doubt for a second Jack Smith is looking into it and interviewing them and connecting all the dots, and there will be prosecutions associated with this. So don't worry about it. Things are under control. Things are progressing nicely, and we'll get to hear about this all in the right time. Okay. Thank you very much for watching my channel. Thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. And have a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.